Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a stylist at New Reflections in Minnesota. Today I'm going to show you a look to create even, consistent waves throughout your hair by using French braids. To start, I'm going to shampoo my hair to create an even base for styling. Now that my hair is shampooed and towel dried, I'm going to apply product to my hair. I'm going to start with the Pure Abundant Style Prep. I'm going to spray this all over my hair. This one is going to give me some weightless volume to my look. I'm also going to comb it through my hair to ensure that it is evenly saturated on everything. I want to make sure that it's on every single strand, that way the product is working on every strand and nothing gets left out. I'm also going to add some emollient, which is going to give me some medium holds to my hair. I'm going to apply this at the roots. That way I get a little bit of lift in there also, and then bringing it down through the ends. Now for this look, you could do your braids and leave your hair wet and wear it overnight, and it would be air dried by the morning. I want to wear my hair today, so I'm going to dry my hair 50%. That way it's going to extract some moisture out of there. That way I can wear it for later and it will hold the style. So now my hair is not quite all the way dry. There's a little bit of moisture left in there, which is okay because that will help hold the style, but I don't want it completely dry yet. So now we can start our braids. So I'm going from the middle down to the back, splitting my hair in half. Then from there, I'm also going to split this section in half. So from the top of my head down to the ear. And if your evens aren't 100% exact and even, that's okay. You just want to get it most of the way separated. And I'm going to tie this off, that way that hair doesn't get in the way while I'm doing this braid. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Splitting it from the top of the head down to behind the ear. For my braids, I'm going to start at the top of my head. You don't have to do that. If you have longer hair, you could start lower, but I'm going to do mine up high. So I'm going to take a little section right here near my part. I'm going to start with 3 strands. And you want to make sure that they are even also. That way your braid stays even. So now that we have 3, I'm going to always be crossing over that piece in the middle. And I'm going to take the hair from this side and cross it over the middle. So you always want to keep your 3 strands separate and always be crossing over the top. Once you have those first 2 done, you're going to pick up a section of hair and add it to the side and cross it over the middle, keeping them separate. Add some hair to this section. You're going to cross it over the middle, and you still have your 3 strands. Then you're just going to repeat this all the way down your head. Now the amount of hair that you pick up will also determine the size of your wave. I want mine to just be kind of a medium amount, so I'm picking up bigger sections of hair. If you wanted your waves really tight, you could do smaller sections. If you want them really loose, you could do it bigger, or like I said, just doing your hair, your braid not all the way up from your scalp, just starting it down here lower. Now you also want to keep in mind, if your sections are bigger, you want to put your hair tie at the bottom up higher. If your sections are really, really small, you want to get it down pretty close to the end. That way it also stays consistent and you don't have a weird amount of hair that doesn't match the size of your braids. Now that my hair is braided, it's time to dry. For today, I'm going to blow dry my hair. That way I can wear my style with the waves today. If you wanted to wear your hair overnight and let it air dry that way, you could do that also. Or you could let it air dry while you get ready, drive to work, anything like that. If you're going to blow dry, just remember to blow dry with the nozzle going down your hair. That way it prevents your hair from getting frizzy. Now that everything's dry and all finished on the ends, we're going to take out our braids. And you can just finger through them, take them all out. You can already see we have a good wave going on. If anything happens to be still wet in your hair as you're taking out your braids, you'll want to use a diffuser in the end to get rid of some of that moisture. That way your waves will hold the style. If you're going to use the diffuser, just snap it onto the blow dryer, and you're going to use high heat and low speed. That way your hair isn't going to get frizzy. You're just going to turn it on, and then you'll push it in towards your hair if you want to keep your hair from getting too big. If your hair is a little bit flatter and you want more volume, you're gonna go underneath and go upwards to give it a little bit of lift. Now that the braids are out and I've tousled my hair a little bit, I wanna create a more finished look. So I'm gonna use a curling rod today to add a few curls and pieces to the end to give it a little bit more bend and twist versus just being straight. You could also use a flat iron if you'd like to. I'm going to use a curl rod today. So we're gonna go around and you're just gonna hold it on there for about 5 seconds, enough to let it set. Then you'll just keep doing this on all of your ends. So once you're satisfied with the amount of bend that you've added to your hair, you can finish your look with some control force to hold your style. And I'm gonna tousle it around as I spray it too, so it doesn't get too flat. All right, so now I'm finished with my look. I'm really happy with it. I'll definitely be adding this to my style regimen. I hope the look turned out great for you too. And I guess I'll have to change my plans tonight and do something fun with this great hair now. We'll see you next time for more videos.